Guys, you have to look closely at this footage. Pause it. Zoom in. For years, I have been screaming from the rooftops, Anna, get out, save yourself, save those kids. I've been criticized for speaking up. They called me the bad cousin. They said I was just seeking attention. But look at her hand. Look at that ring finger. It's bare. And that guy in the suit, that isn't a friend. That body language, that is business. That is the look of a woman who is finally signing the papers to end this nightmare. If this video is real, it means the spell is broken. It means Jim Bob didn't catch her in time. Let me tell you why this 30-second clip is the most dangerous thing to ever happen to the Duggar reputation. Okay? I need everyone to stop scrolling and listen. For 5 years, 5 long, painful years, I have been biting my tongue. I have been tweeting cryptic messages. I have been praying that Anna would wake up. And now, we finally have proof. If you haven't seen the video yet, go watch it. It's grainy, it's shaky. It was definitely filmed by someone hiding behind a bush or in a parked car. But it is undeniable. That is Anna. That is her car. And that guy, that is not a Duggar brother. That is not a church friend. I know my family. I know how they operate. Women in the Duggar cult do not meet men in suits in private parking lots unless something massive is happening. This isn't a coffee date, guys. This is an exit strategy. Let's talk about the left hand. Zoom in. Seriously, look at it. Anna has worn that wedding ring like a badge of honor, even after the Ashley Madison scandal, even after the raids, even after Josh went to federal prison. She wore it to court every single day to show the judge, I stand by him. But in this video, that hand is bare. Do you know how huge that is? In our culture, taking off your ring is like burning the flag. It is the ultimate sign of rebellion. If she took it off, it means she is done pretending. It means she isn't Mrs. Josh Duggar in that moment. She is just Anna. And seeing her hand empty, it honestly makes me want to cry. It's the first breath of fresh air she has had in a decade. The comments are going crazy. Woo, is he? Is she dating? Guys, use your heads. Look at his body language. He isn't leaning in to kiss her. He is holding a file folder. He is looking at documents. He looks serious. That is a lawyer, and not just any lawyer. That looks like a divorce attorney. If Anna was dating, she wouldn't do it in a car in broad daylight. She knows the paparazzi are watching. But legal meetings, sometimes you have to take them where you can get them. Maybe she couldn't go to his office because she didn't want the GPS tracker on her car to alert Jim Bob. Maybe this was the only safe place to talk. To me, this screams legal counsel, not romance. And honestly, a divorce lawyer is way sexier than a boyfriend right now. You have to understand the level of surveillance Anna lives under. She lives on the Duggar compound or right next to it. Jim Bob has eyes everywhere. The brothers, the security, the neighbors, they all report back to headquarters. Meeting a strange man in a car, that is high risk behavior. If Jim Bob found out she was meeting a lawyer, he would lock that place down. He would threaten to cut her off financially. He would guilt trip her with Bible verses about loyalty. The fact that she is taking this risk tells me she is desperate. She is planning something big, and she knows she has one shot to get it right. This feels like a covert operation. It feels like an escape. Ush has been in prison for a while now. The appeal failed. He isn't coming home anytime soon. I think the reality has finally set in. For the first year, I think Anna was in denial. She thought he would get out on a technicality. She thought God would deliver him. But now, she is raising 7 kids alone. She is visiting a prison where she has to be patted down just to see her husband through glass. I think she woke up one morning and realized, I am 36 years old. Do I really want to wait until I'm 50 for a man who betrayed me in the worst way possible? This video is the result of that realization. It's the moment the fog lifted. She isn't the prison widow anymore. She is a woman looking for a door. People always ask me, Amy, why didn't she leave 5 years ago? Why did she stay when he cheated? The answer isn't love, it's money. My uncle Jim Bob is a master of what I call the golden handcuffs. He controls everything. The house Anna lives in, it's probably in his name. The car she drives, his name, the food on her table, paid for by the family trust. For Anna to meet a divorce lawyer, she has to figure out how to survive without the Duggar bank account. That is terrifying. She has 7 kids to feed. She has no college degree. She hasn't had a job in 15 years because the cult tells women their only job is to breed. But here is what I see in that video. I see a woman who doesn't care anymore. She is looking at that lawyer and asking, how much spousal support can I get? How much of the Josh Duggar estate is legally mine? She is finally realizing that she is entitled to compensation for the hell she has lived through. Breaking those financial chains is the hardest part, but if she is sitting in that car, it means she is finally ready to be poor. If it means being free, let's talk about the elephant in the room. The children. Mackenzie, Michael, Marcus, all 7 of them. Leaving a toxic marriage is hard enough when it's just you. But escaping with 7 kids, that is a military operation. If Anna files for divorce, Jim Bob will not go down without a fight. He views those kids as his property. He will fight for custody. He will try to claim that Anna isn't financially stable enough to raise them. He will try to keep them in the IBLP system so he can brainwash the next generation. That is why this meeting is so secret. If Jim Bob knew she was plotting, he would probably try to take the kids before she even files the papers. I bet that folder the lawyer is holding is full of custody strategies. Anna is probably asking, can I move them to Florida? Can I keep them away from the prison? She is fighting for their souls right now. She knows that if she leaves them behind, the cycle will just repeat. She has to get them all out or none of them. Kay, I have a theory, and it might sound crazy, but hear me out. Who filmed this? It's too close to be a random paparazzi. The angle is too perfect. It looks like it was taken from another car in the same lot. I think someone on the inside is helping her. Maybe it's one of the brothers who is tired of dad's control. Maybe it's a sister-in-law who sees what Anna is going through. Maybe it's even someone like Jill or Jinger sending a friend to document the meeting for safety. In these high control groups, you need an accomplice. You need someone to watch the kids while you sneak out. You need someone to say, oh, Anna is just at the grocery store while she is actually meeting an attorney. If this video was leaked on purpose, it might be a signal. It might be Anna's way of telling the world, I am making moves. Watch me. It protects her. Once it's public, Jim Bob can't make her disappear. The leak might be her insurance policy. You guys know about NDAs, right? Non-disclosure agreements. The Duggars love them. They hand them out like candy. I guarantee you, the moment Josh went to prison, Jim Bob probably tried to make Anna sign something that says, we will pay for the kids, but you can never write a tell-all book. You can never do an interview. That lawyer in the car, He is probably reviewing that contract. He is probably telling her, Anna, this piece of paper isn't worth anything. You can break it. This is what Jim Bob fears most, not the divorce itself, but the story. Anna knows where the bodies are buried. She knows who enabled Josh. She knows what happened in that warehouse. If she dissolves the marriage, she dissolves the silence, and that could destroy the entire Duggar empire overnight. That man in the suit isn't just a lawyer, he is the key to unlocking the vault of secrets. For 15 years, Anna was the good girl. She was the perfect victim. She stood by her man. She quoted the Bible. She smiled when she wanted to scream. But everyone has a breaking point. I think she snapped. Maybe she found out something new. Maybe Josh did something from inside prison that was the last straw. Or maybe she just looked in the mirror and realized she had aged 20 years in 1 decade. There is a specific kind of rage that comes when you realize you wasted your youth on a lie. That look on her face in the video, that isn't sadness. It's determination. It's the look of a woman who is done being a martyr. She is trading her halo for a sword. And honestly, I am here for Dark Anna. I am here for the Anna who fights back. Burn it all down, girl. We are cheering for you. I just checked Twitter, and guys, Free Anna is trending worldwide again. But this time, it feels different. Before, it was just fans wishing she would leave. Now, they are seeing proof that she might actually be doing it. The comment section is flooded with people offering to pay for her legal fees. People are offering to buy things from her Amazon wish list. It's like an army is forming behind her. And you know what? Anna needs to see this. She has been told for 15 years that the world hates her and that only the IBLP loves her. But right now, the world is cheering for her freedom while the IBLP is probably judging her for not wearing a ring. She needs to know that if she jumps, the internet will catch her. We got you, girl. Here is the scary part. Josh doesn't have internet in prison, obviously, but news travels fast in there. Inmates have TVs. They talk to their families. I guarantee you, within 24 hours, someone is going to walk up to Josh in the rec yard and say, hey, saw your wife on TMZ with another guy. I shudder to think about that phone call. Josh is a narcissist. He thinks he owns her. He probably thinks she is just acting out or struggling when he calls her from that collect line. The manipulation will be off the charts. He will cry. He will quote scripture. He will threaten her salvation. This is the most dangerous window of time. If Anna takes that call, he might talk her out of it. I really hope that lawyer told her, block the number. Do not accept the charges. Silence is her only weapon right now. We have to talk about where she lives. Remember that renovation project, the house on the Duggar property? Technically, Jim Bob owns that roof over her head. If this video confirms a divorce, Jim Bob isn't going to let her stay there rent-free. He is vindictive. I can see him saying, if you aren't a Duggar anymore, you don't get Duggar perks. She might be facing eviction. With 7 kids, that meeting in the car. I bet they are talking about housing. Maybe she is secretly looking for an apartment in town. Maybe she is planning to move back to Florida with her brother. She has to get out of Jim Bob's territory because as long as she sleeps on his land, she is under his thumb. You guys know she started that LLC, right? Golden Grove Pups. Everyone made fun of it. They said it was a scam. But what if it was a genius move? What if she has been stashing that money away, every puppy sold, every dollar earned? Maybe she didn't put it in the joint account. Maybe she put it in a freedom fund. If she has been saving up cash for 2 years, she might finally have enough for a deposit on a rental and a retainer for that lawyer. I really hope she did. I hope she hustled that system and used their own capitalism against them. If that mystery man is paid for with puppy money, it's the most poetic justice I can think of. This leak is going to force everyone to pick a side. Obviously, Jim Bob and Michelle will back Josh. They always do. But what about the sisters? Jill has been there. Jinger is out. I feel like they are watching this and holding their breath. If Anna actually files, will Jessa support her? Will Joy? Or will they shun her like they were taught? I am telling you right now, I am Team Anna. Jill is Team Anna. If she walks away, she won't be alone. She might lose the Duggar crowd, but she will gain a family that actually cares about her well-being, not just her obedience. The lines are being drawn in the sand right now, and I know exactly where I stand. I want to take a second to speak directly to the man in that video. I don't know your name. I don't know if you are a lawyer, a private investigator, or just a friend helping her out. But whoever you are, please protect her. You are walking into a lion's den. You are dealing with a family that has endless resources, powerful lawyers, and a PR machine that will try to destroy anyone who goes against them. Anna is vulnerable. She has been gaslit for 15 years. She might try to back down. She might get scared. Don't let her. Be the shark she needs. Fight for every penny. Fight for full custody. Make sure that when she walks away with enough security that she never has to ask a Duggar for $1 again. You aren't just handling a divorce case, sir. You are handling a rescue mission. So what happens next? If this video is what we think it is, the silence is about to break. I predict that within the next few weeks, we are going to see an official statement, but it won't be from Jim Bob. It will be court documents. And it's going to get ugly. I hate to say it, but get ready for the smear campaign. The family might try to paint Anna as unstable or straying from the faith to discredit her. They will try to turn the narrative so that poor Josh is the victim in prison while his cruel wife abandons him. Don't believe it. Not for a second. When you see the headlines attacking Anna, remember this moment. Remember the missing ring? Remember that she tried for years to make it work. The war is coming, but this time, Anna has the truth on her side. I close my eyes and I picture where Anna could be a year from now. I see her in Florida near her family. I see the kids running on the beach wearing normal swimsuits, not worried about modesty rules. I see Anna with a job. Maybe she goes back to school. Maybe she starts a real business. I see her laughing, like really laughing, without looking over her shoulder to see if Jim Bob approves. She is still young. You guys, she has her whole life ahead of her. She isn't just Josh's wife. She is Anna. And that woman, she is stronger than any of us gave her credit for. If she can survive Josh Duggar, she can survive anything. I have one request for everyone watching. When the news drops, please be kind. I know it's easy to say what took her so long or why didn't she leave sooner. Trauma is complex. Brainwashing is real. It takes an average of 7 attempts for a woman to leave an abusive situation. Don't judge her for the years she stayed. Celebrate her for the moment she left. Let's not flood her comments with "I told you so." Let's flood them with "welcome home." Let's show her that the world isn't a scary place full of sinners, but a place full of people who just want her to be safe. That video was only 30 seconds long, but it changed everything. The ring is off. The gloves are on. Anna Duggar is finally rewriting her story, and I will be standing right there on the sidelines, cheering louder than anyone. This is Amy, and for the first time in a long time, I have hope. Keep praying, keep watching, and Anna, if you're listening, run, girl, run. I'll see you guys in the next video.